All right, so we left off at the fact that you and I share something very special. We both stole the good stuff. You stole Mars bars and Milky Ways, and I stole peppermint patties. And your mom was really happy that you've decided to leave your life of crime of stealing bars.
My mom and dad were relieved that I wasn't going to dissolve altogether. And they were delighted to hear that somebody wanted to give me free lessons on anything.
Yeah.
And in those days, instruments were important. They're not important now, but they were important, very important to be able to. It was something to be able to play an instrument, trumpet, clarinet, whatever. And so it had some value, some prestige.
And you were motivated to play and practice because...
Because it was fun to play in the band and you got recognition.
Was there like a school marching band?
I'm trying to remember.
Where did you perform?
Well,
For parents?
probably on the stage. I don't remember any particular concert, but we had, I'm sure the music teacher was required to put on
Yeah.
one concert a semester.
Okay. And then after high school, when did you realize that you were going to end up doing this on another level?
In high school, in my freshman year, a music teacher came to me and said, "How would you like to play a solo in a certain?" I was playing a little bit few solos around for Ladies' Aid Society or the for this meeting or that meeting, a Lions Club or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was just for something to do.
Were your parents members of all these clubs?
No, they were not.
How did you end up playing there?
Free entertainment for them.
Oh, they would call you?
No, my mom would call them. And say,
Uh-huh.
And she was...
Your mom, the manager.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
My
She called all the little clubs and say, would you like some free entertainment?
no, she didn't exactly do that. She just doings, and that they used to call it doings.
Okay.
And so I did that. That was fun. And then the music teacher in my freshman year, I had been playing for years. He said, "How would you like to play in a contest? You know, where you get recognition to solo."
Okay.
So I played Down Deep in the Cellar or Poso. I forget if it was Down Deep in the Cellar. I think it was Solo Pomposo.
Okay.
So I said, I'd like to play, and I did pretty well. In fact, and then I went, as a freshman, I went all the way to Omaha, Nebraska, and played in the, some Adler, I forgot, some theater there. Mm-hmm. And with other musicians from other states. Mm-hmm. That was a big thing.
Like an all-state band kind of thing?
Well, no, just individual soloists.
Oh,
not
okay.
a band. And you were rated as a soloist.
Oh.
And you could play this, the other. A tuba player could be followed by a violin player, could be followed by a clarinetist, you know. And they had readings. And I rated, I think, excellent or pretty high up.
Superior? Is that one of them?
Well, one was highly superior. That's
Oh, Lord.
I didn't get highly superior, but I got superior.
Okay.
And that was great encouragement.
Yeah.
So in my sophomore year, we went to Kansas City. And
Everything's up to date in Kansas City.
There I got the highest rating. I don't remember the name of it. It was called highly superior. And then I went to Colorado Springs. And the next year, and I got a lower rating. I cried in the car when nobody was looking. But the thing is, I was hooked by that time.
Okay.
And I knew what I wanted to do, and I didn't care about much anything else. I mean, I cared, but...
But you were still passing high school somehow in your other classes.
Yeah,
Okay.
But I had a direction.
Okay.
That's what so many kids don't have now.
Yeah.
And that field is gone because there's no place for individual instruments anymore, no regard for them. There are a few in Los Angeles, a few in New York, and they're like, they're going out of fashion just like the blacksmiths are going out of fashion. Why? There are no more horses. And anyway, by that time,
So now...
I got drafted. No, my mom wrote Juilliard. She wrote William Bell, famous tuba player, with the NBC Symphony. And he was nice enough to write back.
When you say NBC Symphony, as in the TV channel?
National Broadcasting
She said, "Oh,
Company.
this guy's on TV." Did she see someone playing the tuba on TV and think they ought to know someone?
She must have known. Oh, it was in the King advertising. It was King Instruments advertising.
Okay.
She probably saw it there because he published somewhat too.
Okay.
And he wrote back and said Curtis or Juilliard or I forget the other one.
So she requested some ideas, some.
Yes, and he wrote
Okay.
back and he said, "You might try one of these cities." One was in Rochester, New York, and one was in Philadelphia. That was Curtis, and one was in New York, Juilliard. And we looked up Juilliard, and it was very close to Columbia, for my oldest sister. So we wrote to Juilliard, and we got a $200 partial scholarship.
Nice.
That was a chunk
A
of change.
lot of money in what year?
1941.
In 1941, you got a $200 partial scholarship to Juilliard.
Then I went to, and I had to do odd jobs. I had to run an elevator.
To help fill in the gaps?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I had to work in the,
You were an elevator. That was your first not an elevator, but an elevator man. That was your first job, right? Where someone paid you to do something?
yeah,
Was to stand in the elevator and say what floor and
yeah.
press buttons. Did you have a gate that you had to open
No,
and
I
close?
had a big handle on a rheostat. And the farther you push it, the more power it gave. It was very old-fashioned.
Okay.
But there were no buttons.
Oh.
And so you had to tell you what floor you wanted to, third floor, and second floor this. So yeah, various odd jobs.
So while you were going to college, you had a couple odd jobs to help fill
and then
in.
World War II
Okay.
broke out while I was in my first year in Juilliard, December 7th, 1941. And I went home, and I went again for the next year because I hadn't been drafted yet. And I finished out the second year in Juilliard, and I was waiting around in the summer working in a cafeteria, I forget, waiting for the third year to come around, and the draft board came in, and that was
How did you get notified that you were being drafted?
a postcard, a penny postcard.
God.
I
Was
wanted
it a
to
specific
postcard.
color, like yellow or blue, or?
It's a plain piece of a yellow cardboard with a 1 cent stamp.
But they were all yellow, right?
And it said, "You show up at
Said
Grand
place.
Central Station."
Really?
Yeah, they told you when to show up, and don't bring too much stuff. Bring a toothbrush and bring it.
To Grand Central Station.
Yeah, at a certain time in the morning, and that was the end of your civilian life for a while.
How did your family handle it?
They expected it. They were surprised because everybody was getting.
Was there a goodbye party or anything, or did they just say, "Get out, go"?
I told Winifred, she was in New York, I was in New York, nobody else was in the family.
She was studying at Columbia University.
Yeah,
Her master's degree, right?
I don't remember the particulars.
Something beyond the first.
Something,
Yeah.
postgraduate work.
Yeah.
Postgraduate work. And so then I leave my tuba with someone. I don't know where. I left it, put it in storage, whatever. And I got drafted, and I was in the Navy for Seabees for 2 years and 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
I got out at the age of 43.
Are you sure you got out at the age of 43?
I mean, I got out in 1940.
Because you would have had excellent benefits from putting in all that time.
No, I got out in the year 1943.
Ah, okay.
After 2 years and 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
And,
In the South Pacific, right?
Yeah, in the Seabees. I never got scratched. And
And you
then-
went to Australia, and you
oh.
went to Papua New Guinea and the Philippines while you were there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then I went to study again with Juilliard. We all tried to go back to Juilliard. Other guys too. And we didn't want to go to Juilliard to get a degree from Juilliard. We wanted a job.
Yeah.
You wanted a job. That was the. And so it's turned out to be fortunate because conductors were building orchestras all over the United States at that time, or all many of them.
Okay.
And they would write to established.
Was that part of the wartime effort to kind of bring up everyone's spirits to have more performances, maybe?
Not really.
Or just a coincidence?
There was a post-war coincidence. It was
Okay.
It was a boom, post-war boom.
Okay.
And so I made another stupid mistake. I missed the registration time.
Mm-hmm. Because your mother wasn't making you do it.
And my sister didn't make me do it. I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
I could have registered late. So I was taking a couple lessons, I think paying $5 or $10, whatever I got one, to William Bell. And one day he says, I got a letter from Indianapolis. They're looking for a tuba player. Indianapolis.
Wait, did you say you were taking tutoring from William Bell?
Yeah.
So, although you couldn't go back to Juilliard, you still kept up your skills and you paid someone to tutor you.
Yeah.
And it was William Bell, the guy who originally recommended.
Right.
So he happened to be in New York. Did you go to NBC Studios or his house or where?
No, I didn't go to either one. He taught in a tenement
Okay.
up near Columbia University, and all his students would come there.
Okay.
He paid a landlady for use. She was glad to get the money.
And since he's well known, people passed the word on to him that they needed some students.
Yes, they would
Okay.
write. They would write to the prominent teachers.
Right.
If a guy was a top-notch oboist in the Philadelphia Orchestra, they would write to him and say, "We would like to have one of your better students."
Okay, so they wrote to William Bell from the Indianapolis Symphony.
So, and he said, "Would you like to go?" I said, "I thought I was going to jump through the ceiling."
How old were you?
23.
23, and you had completed 2 years of college, but you still kept studying.
Yep.
And at 23, without the college degree, you went and got yourself
Yeah,
a nice career out of it.
I messed up with the registration for Juilliard,
Ha
and a guy made fun of us. The guy was kind of mad at me about, not mad, but he was kind of disgusted with it. Another tuba student, I liked him. We were
So
friends.
the other kids stuck it out in college, and you're the one who ended up
Yeah,
getting the
he
job.
said- he said, "Look at that. This guy, he misses the registration, so damn dumb he missed the registration. So he gets the job. We didn't get the job." Because that's all they went to Juilliard for.
Networking paid off, Dad.
Networking did pay off.
Absolutely. And then you didn't stay at the Indianapolis Symphony for very long, right?
Well, I was there 4 seasons.
4 seasons, and then where'd you go?
Radio City Music Hall in New York City.
Did you go to them, or did they come to you?
A guy in the orchestra, I didn't know this, a cello player in the orchestra in Indianapolis, had the connection with Fairman Page, who lived in Hollywood, California, to form a whole new orchestra in Radio City. They wanted to get rid of the whole old orchestra, and they could do it then. The union rules were not so strong.
Oh, wow.
They kicked out all the old guys and brought in young guys, and I was one of the young guys.
And so then, again, networking helped.
Yes, it did.
And did you both end up going to Radio City?
Yes, I did.
And how long were you at Radio City?
3 years, I quit.
Now, between Indianapolis and Radio City, which one did you like more?
Well, Indianapolis, because it was my first job. Here I had been a damn slave, not a slave, but a nothing. Practically a bum pushing a mop around. The United States Navy, when the war was over, with no prospects for the future. Several months before, in the same year, in February. And finally got mustered out. Bottom of the scale, I mean, a long time. And then, within 6 months, I had a job in a recognized symphony orchestra
Nice.
with white tie and tails.
And how long did it take you to get the proper attire for this professional
Well, it was a
career?
proper but I bought everything secondhand. Everybody bought everything secondhand.
Okay. Because, yeah, you have to dress up for that job.
Oh, those clothes were expensive. And I got fitted out, and I was in Indianapolis 4 years, and I wanted to get better.
Okay, I'm going to take a break.